nhóm đấy là các bạn đã tiến bộ rất nhiều rồi đấy.
Em chả thấy gì.
Okay. Nhiều bạn cứ bảo rằng tôi là nên có thêm ngọng 2, nhưng tôi nghĩ là thực ra đấy quan trọng nhất của lớp là cho các bạn nghe như nào, đúng không? Và sau đó các bạn ra khỏi lớp bạn cứ tiếp tục như thế, các bạn sẽ thấy nó khác như nào sau một năm, đúng không? Đấy. Chả có gì phải đi học thêm tốn tiền làm gì cả. Ok. Thế thì từ buổi sau chúng ta sẽ bắt đầu đi tra tấn, không, tức là được thưởng thức, đúng không? Đấy. Về trình bày của các nhóm. Giờ tôi check lại một chút này. Nhóm 1 trình bày không? Nhóm 2, nhóm 3, nhóm 4, nhóm 5. Ok.
Cô bé đấy.
Các bạn có thấy là càng về sau nó càng gì đấy là theo dần. Và các nhóm đừng quên cái nhiệm vụ là gì đấy, lắp đối thoại cho cái bộ phim cầm đấy. Chúng ta cần phải đủ 2 bài tập thì chúng ta mới tham gia vào cái giải cuối cùng này. Cái nhóm nào tự tin là chúng ta sẽ chiến thắng giải 1 triệu?
Nhóm 2 tất nhiên rồi. Leader nhóm 2.
Nghe vậy yếu lắm. Đấy nhỉ. Okay, let's get started. Session 25. We start with warm up, and then we move on to reading and listening comprehension. America's Next Top Model, right? And this show is going to be more difficult than the show we have watched before, even The Amazing Race. Okay, right. Warm up. We came back to a very familiar show, Friends. We have watched some snippet of Friends episodes, and as we all know, Chandler, Joey, Monica, Phoebe, Rachel, and Ross form a very close-knit group of friends, right? Monica and Chandler are in love, but they keep it a secret. Okay. However, Joey and Rachel and then Phoebe found out about that. They decide to play a joke on the couple, and Phoebe pretends that she falls for Chandler too. Okay. So teamwork, we're gonna watch the clip and count the number of instances of the verb know. That means know, knows, knowing, known, and knew. Đấy. Về lời khuyên của tôi cho các bạn là gì? Lấy một tờ giấy ra, cứ mỗi lần nghe thấy một trong những cái từ này chúng ta đánh một vạch xuống. It's gonna be a lot. Nghe, đấy. Cho nên chúng ta đi ngón tay là không đủ đâu. Ok. And we only have one lesson. Sau đó chúng ta phải submit trả lời luôn. Trả lời các bạn chỉ cần con số thôi, bao nhiêu lần là được rồi. Okay. Không cần phải tách biệt ra từng cái một, với tổng số là bao nhiêu. You guys clear about that? Okay, so we're on your mark. Okay. Đây bài tập lớn, nhóm nào thua chúng ta đóng 10.000 nhá. Lên tinh thần trước. Okay, ready? Và nhớ ấy, ai ngồi riêng một mình một giấy, chúng ta là một nhóm nhá. Chúng ta cứ nộp bài, chúng ta nộp tổng số lên cho tôi. Không cần, vì mỗi bạn đều phải tự ghi thế này mà làm thế. Nhóm nào cần giấy trả lời thì bên trên này. You guys ready?
Oh look, there's Monica and Chandler. Hey! Hey you guys! Hey!
Hey guys.
Joey, come here. What? Phoebe just found out about Monica and Chandler.
You mean how they're friends and nothing more?
No, Joey, she knows. We were at Ugly Naked Guy's apartment and we saw them doing it through the window. Actually, we saw them doing it up against the window. You know, we saw them fornicating. Okay, so now they know you know, and they don't know that Rachel knows?
Yes, but you know what? It doesn't matter who knows what. Now, enough of us know that we can just tell them we know. Now the lying and the secrets will finally be over.
Or we could not tell them we know and have a little fun of our own. What do you mean? Well, you know, every time that they say they're like doing laundry, we'll just give them a bunch of laundry to do. Oh, I would enjoy that.
Oh, no. wait. You know what would be even more fun? Telling them. We know.
Yeah, no, I want to do Phoebe's thing. You don't have to do anything, just don't tell them that we know. So, how are we going to mess with them? Well, you could use your position, as the roommate, and then I would use, the strongest tool at my disposal, my sexuality.
Hello, children. Hey.
Hey! Hey! Ooh, wow, that jacket looks great on you.
Good?
Yeah, the material looks so soft. Oh, hello, Mr. Bicep. Have you been working out?
Well, I try to, squeeze things.
You okay?
Well, if you really want to know, I can't tell you this.
Maybe it's me. You can tell me anything.
Well, actually, you're the one person I can't tell this to, and the one person I want to the most.
What's going on?
I think it's just, that I haven't been with a guy in so long, and how sometimes you're looking for something and you just don't even see that it's right there in front of you, sipping coffee. Oh no, have I said too much? Just something to think about. I know I will. Bye. Bye, Chandler. I miss you already.
Did you see that with the inappropriate and the pinching?
Actually, I did.
So now do you believe that she's attracted to me?
Oh my God, she knows about us.
Are you serious?
Phoebe knows, and she's just trying to freak us out. That's the only explanation for it.
Okay, but what about, my pinchable butt and my bulging biceps? She knows! Joey, Phoebe knows about us.
Well, I didn't tell them.
Them? Who's them?
Phoebe and Joey.
Joey?
And Rachel. I told you, but they made me promise not to tell.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. But hey, it's over now, right? Because you can tell them you know they know, and I can go back to knowing absolutely nothing.
Unless...
No, not unless. Look, this must end now.
Oh, man, they think they are so slick messing with us. But see, they don't know that we know that they know.
Come on, you guys. Think how much fun it would be to tell. We know.
What?
Hello. Oh, yeah. Hey, hold on a second. She's right here.
It's Chandler.
Oh?
Hello, you.
Hello, Phoebe. I've been thinking about you all day.
Huh?
Well, that thing you said before, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued.
Really?
Yeah, listen, Joey's not going to be here tonight, so why don't you come over and I'll let you feel my bicep. Or maybe more.
I'll have to get back to you on that. Okay, bye.
Oh my God, he wants me to come over and feel his bicep and more. Are you kidding? No, I cannot believe he would do that to my... Joey, do they know that we know?
No.
Joey?
They know you know.
Oh, I knew it!
I would say, thank God, everybody knows it's finally over, but that hasn't been working for me.
Oh, I cannot believe those two. They thought that they could mess with us. They're trying to mess with us. They don't know that we know they know we know.
Again, just give me the total number, okay? You have 1 minute before you have to submit your result. Như mọi khi đội nào xa sự thật nhất thì đội ấy sẽ đóng tiền.
anh nghĩ là lịch sử của anh phải chúng ta sẽ không nhiều tiền đâu em. Những con người gần nhất với nhau. Còn nó cười cả bố bác. Đúng rồi. Cười cả bố.
Nào chuẩn bị các bài. Chỉ cần những người trả lời con số tổng là được, không cần phải giải thích gì. Nhóm nào xong rồi đầu lên này, trên này. Ghi số nhóm vào, ghi số nhóm vào. Đây kia.
Nhìn ánh mắt thử. Theo dõi. Nhóm mình sẽ lập tiền. Cứ ra gặp nhau ở giữa là không phải đỡ lập tiền. Nó không bao gồm từ đâu. Nó có rất nhiều từ đâu. Nhiều mình hiểu. Chủ nhật bảo học là học ở đâu ấy?
Đấy hôm nay là học ở đâu em định là hay là học ở đây luôn thì có sao không ạ?
Tại sao là phải lao tận đây? Ý anh tại sao là phải lao tận đây này?
Em nó không biết ở đâu.
Không được.
Anyone else? Và nhóm nào chưa đồng với
Chẳng
nhau
hạn
nào?
là ngồi hàng cái gì á, leo về.
Đấy, thì bữa bà là có chút điểm. Con người nghĩ ở đây ở đâu?
Năm thầy trả lời năm 2 đấy.
Nhà anh nghèo lắm.
Anh nhiều quá nhở?
Nhà là bán dầu rồi bán giày nhỉ đâu. Anh phải đi mua giày nhà cô đi trượt dầu.
Như vậy là câu trả lời chúng ta chạy từ 45 cho đến 64. Một khoảng chênh lệch 20 cái. Nghĩ là correct answer bao nhiêu?
50.
Nói chúng ta có khoảng 3-4 nhóm trả lời đúng không? Đó là 54. Chúng ta có một new và thế thì 54 là con số đúng ấy thì 40 mấy nhỉ? Với tôi nói là 4 mấy? 45 là lệch bao nhiêu? 9, 64 là lệch 10.
64
Vậy
vô
thì
địch.
nhóm đầu tiên tức là nhóm C2. Và nhớ lần này chúng ta đóng 10.000 đúng không? Đấy. 64. Xong. Thế cuối buổi chúng ta sẽ xem nốt những phần tiếp theo của cái đoạn này. Now, let's take out the reading. Bạn nào chưa có reading thì nó nằm ngoài cửa. So there is one officer with America's Next Top Models that actually, right, get a lot of flack. Yeah, they talk about America's Next Top Model, put model in blackface. What does it mean when put somebody in blackface? Literally, it just means that when you paint somebody with some darker shade or color, right, that's a blackface. And why is that going to be a problem, you guys know, in the United States? Because a lot of people think that when you put somebody in blackface, you try to make fun of black people, right? And they got offended. Okay, I'm going to give you another example of that. And this one happened in Australia. In a TV show in Australia, when contestant tried to parody the Jackson 5, remember Jackson 5? Michael Jackson's brothers. And they paint their face black. But unfortunately, there is one judge who is American, and he was offended. Let's watch that one first. Lights. Right, those là sân khấu của Úc nhìn nó như là nhà quê đúng không? Thậm chí không so sánh được với sân khấu Việt Nam chứ đừng nói là so sánh với Mỹ.
Thank you. Harry, man, you know...
You remember the guy, recognize the guy? He's a very well-known singer and also actor, right? Who's American Idol's judge as well. And he's gonna say something about this.
If you take the Jackson 5 and subtract this 5...
Right, so you take the Jackson 5 and subtract this 5. So how many points he gonna give them? 0. Yeah.
Would you give them just for turning up, perhaps a 2 or 3 or 4?
Right, so would you give them something just for showing up, right? Like 3 or 4s?
And if they turned up looking like that in the United States...
Right, if they turn up looking like that in the United States...
Like, hey, there's no more show.
No more show. Okay.
Yeah. And it didn't occur to me till afterwards that I think we may have offended you with...
Right, so the host say that I think we might offended you. Right?
And I deeply apologise on behalf of all of us, because I know that your countrymen, that's an insult to have a blackface routine.
Right, that's an insult to the American to have a blackface routine. Yeah.
Right, that I'm right. So I do apologise to you. Thanks.
Tôi nhắc luôn đúng không? Cái từ thoá mạ trong tiếng Anh người ta đọc nào? Đấy, nhớ gần nữa là đừng quên âm L đúng không? Các bạn đừng đọc từ này là insult mà đọc là gì? Insult. So it's an insult, right? To
right, have a black. That's an insult to.
Insult. Right.
To have a blackface routine. Right, that I'm right. So I do apologise to you. Thanks, Daryl. And I just wanted to say on behalf of of my country.
Right. So he's gonna speak on behalf of his country, right?
I know it was done in humorous.
I know it was done in humor as a joke.
Just, yeah. But we've spent so much time trying to not make black people look like buffoons.
Right. So we spend so much time trying to not make black people look like what?
Yeah. But we've spent so much time trying to not make black people look like buffoons.
I try to not make people look like black people look like buffoon, right? When you say that somebody is a buffoon, it's like clown. Như một thằng hề. Chúng tôi đã bỏ rất nhiều thời gian để khỏi biến người da đen trở thành trò hề, đúng không? Nhưng mà cái việc làm thế kia là coi như là trò hề.
Trying to not make black people look like buffoons. That when we see something like that, we take it really to heart.
Right. So when we see something like this, we take it really to heart. Yeah.
And if I knew that was going to be a part of the show, I definitely wouldn't have done it. Yeah. You need to speak as an American, not as a white American or a black.
So you need to speak as an American, not a white or black one, right? But
American, but as American, I need to say that. So thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Right. So the lesson learned from here is that in Vietnam it doesn't really matter, right? But when you are in the United States, never ever paint your face black or even a darker color, right? Because someone's gonna take offense and we're gonna be in trouble with that. Okay? So that's why Liaison, right? In this reading, they talk about when Tara Banks actually put a model, right, in blackface. Because for different reasons anyway, that people are not offended, right? So let's read the reading first.
It's never a surprise when Tyra Banks pulls a tacky.
Tacky means cheap, right? Something kind of cheap, cái gì đó rất là rẻ tiền.
For the top stunt on America's Next Top Model. But in last night's episode, Tyra crossed the fine line from tasteless over to offensive when she put the remaining 6 contestants in ethnic garb and gave them biracial identities.
What does it mean when you say biracial? It's a combination between of the two races, right? Tức là kết hợp gì đấy, hai chủng tộc với nhau thì gọi là gì? Biracial.
Call it what you want, but that's basically a euphemism for putting them in blackface.
When you say call it what you want, what does it mean? That means no matter how you describe or try to describe something in different words, right? It remains the same thing. The nature never changes. Đấy, cái hàm ý là dù chúng ta có mô tả nó, gọi nó bằng cái tên gì nữa thì bản chất của nó vẫn là thế thôi. Đấy. Thế mặc dù cái tên nói là gì ấy, đa sắc tộc, nhưng mà bản chất vẫn là bôi đen gì đấy, mặt mọi người. Hàm ý là như vậy. Call it what you want. That means no matter how you describe that one, right? The nature, the basic things remain the same thing, the core.
The models arrive at a sugarcane field in Hawaii.
Đấy, và đừng quên là phát âm của Hawaii bao giờ phải là gì? Hawaii, right? The last syllable.
Arrive at a sugarcane field in Hawaii, where Tyra gives a half-brained explanation of how people immigrated from all over to work in those fields. What happens when men and women from different places come together? Babies. Lots of babies that are from different cultures.
Đấy, và cái từ culture đấy đọc cũng làm sao càng rõ âm eo càng tốt. Đấy. Phần lớn những cái học viên người Việt thì mà tôi nghe bao giờ đọc là culture. Đấy. Nhưng nó là gì đấy? Culture. Đấy, okay.
Babies that are from different cultures. A mix. Hapa. Hapa means half in Hawaiian. When the little history lesson is over, each model is assigned 2 different races, like Botswanan and Polynesian, and they're somehow supposed to actually understand what that means. But that's where the clothes and makeup come in, turning those cultures into mere caricatures.
Caricature tức là gì ấy? Picture that has some sarcastic messages, right? Chúng ta gọi là biếm họa, đúng không? Đấy. Và chúng ta đọc từ này nào các bạn? Nó gần như xóa hết caricature, đúng không? Đấy, đúng rồi. Giống như là temperature và literature, đúng rồi. Đấy. Caricature.
Turning those cultures into mere caricatures. In a moment that reads like a disclaimer, Tyra acknowledges that the clothes and makeup aren't necessarily culturally accurate. Every outfit is not necessarily of what that culture is wearing now. It might not even be a necessary exact of what they've worn in the past.
Right, so outfit was designed for a particular culture, but it's not what they are wearing now, it's not what they wore in the past. So what is it? Nếu chúng ta làm một bộ quần áo trong dân tộc ở đấy nhưng mà không phải là ví dụ chúng ta may quần áo cho người Việt nhưng mà không phải là quần áo mà người Việt đang mặc mà không phải là quần áo người Việt đã từng mặc. Vậy là cái loại quần áo gì? Again, so you think about interpretation, đúng không? Đấy, tức là chúng ta phải tạo ra bộ quần áo người Việt chưa mặc bao giờ nhưng mà nhìn bộ quần áo đấy người ta phải nghĩ đến cái gì? Nước Việt. Okay. Nếu các bạn được ra nhiệm vụ đấy bạn sẽ làm quần áo nào? Okay, think about that, right? So they need some kind of fashion interpretation. Yeah, right? Có một sự sáng tạo về mặt gì đấy, thời trang nữa.
It might not even be a necessary exact of what they've worn in the past. It's a fashion interpretation of it. So basically, Tyra, blatant stereotypes are okay in the fashion world? Speaking out for the first time about the controversy.
When you speak out, what does it mean? You make a public statement, you speak in public, right? Okay, chúng ta lên tiếng trước công luận, chúng ta phải dùng cái từ là gì đấy? Speak out. Right?
Tyra said what we thought was a celebration turned out to be very negative in some of the press, and a lot of them were even saying that it was a form of racism. I want to be very clear. I, in no way, put my top models in blackface, she said. I'm a black woman. I am proud. I love my people, and the struggle that we have gone through continues, and the last thing that I would ever do is be a part of something that degraded my race.
Đấy, như vậy cố tự biện minh là cố được người da đen thì không bao giờ có chuyện có làm việc gì để làm sao để mà thỏa mãn người da đen cả, đúng không? So it's just kind of a mistake, yes, misunderstanding. Sorry.
And she went on to apologize to anyone who took offense to the shoot. I'm sorry to anybody that watched Top Model and was offended. That is not my intention. she said. My intention is to spread beauty and break down barriers.
When you say that you want to break down barriers, what does it mean? You try to eliminate or remove, right, the differences between social groups or different culture, right? Là chúng ta xóa đi khoảng cách, cái sự khác biệt giữa các cái đẳng cấp, các cái nhóm người, các cái nền văn hóa. Đây dùng cái từ là gì đấy? Break down barriers. Okay. Right. Xu hướng toàn cầu hóa chúng ta là phải break down barriers. Again, you try to remove, right, or eliminate differences between social groups or different culture as well. Let's break down barriers.
Tyra said the reason she set up the shoot was related to a personal mission. It is a passion of mine. It's one of the reasons why I live and breathe and...
When you say something, a reason you live and breathe, what does it mean? It's kind of your mission or your most important goal in life, đúng không? Đấy, khi cái sứ mạng của chúng ta hoặc là gì đấy, cái mục tiêu rất là lớn của chúng ta trong cuộc đời, một cái gì đó thật sự rất là quan trọng, sẽ nói là that's the reason I live and breathe. Okay, right?
What I feel my duty is, and it is definitely my number one passion in my life, to expand the definition of beauty, to stretch the boundaries.
And when you say stretch the boundaries, what does it mean? That means you try to go over the normal limits and do something even more incredible, right? Beyond the normal limit. Đấy, là chúng ta vượt ra khỏi giới hạn thông thường, làm một điều gì đấy rất là phi thường. Đấy, dùng là gì đấy? Là stretch the boundaries. Những cụm từ khác trong tiếng Anh ta hay sử dụng ấy, đó là gì? Push outside the envelope. Đó. Or you can say think outside the box. Thế tất cả những cái từ envelope, the box hoặc là gì đấy, boundary trong trường hợp này đều là những cái giới hạn, nhưng mà chúng ta phải vượt qua khỏi giới hạn đấy. Đấy, khi chúng ta làm việc gì rất là sáng tạo, đúng không? Một việc mà chưa ai từng làm cả, vượt qua cái giới hạn thông thường, ta dùng những cụm từ này. Okay. So we talk about think very creatively, try to do something extraordinary as well.
Mission of beauty, to stretch the boundaries and help young girls raise their self-esteem by teaching them to embrace their beauty, to look in that mirror and see that different shade of their skin and say, "This is beautiful," she said.
Okay, right. That's Tyra's argument. Now, let's go over in structure very quickly. Call it what you want, right? Speak out. We have, right, break down barriers. We have reasons somebody lives and breathes, and stretch the boundary, and with similar structure, think outside the box, push the envelope. So envelope bây giờ thiếu chữ E cuối. Now, let's move on to the main episode. Cái này chúng ta không có câu hỏi nghe, các bạn chỉ nghe thôi, và chúng ta không có thời gian mà đi từng câu một. Cho nên là tôi chỉ tập trung vào những câu quan trọng. Và đấy, show này là một show người ta sẽ nói rất nhanh và với nhiều loại action khác nhau, cho chúng ta thấy nó khó nhất từ trước đến giờ. Tất nhiên lại về một cái đề tài các bạn không quen thuộc nữa, đó là gì? Thời trang, đúng không? Đấy. Đấy, cho nên là đây là một trong những show khó xem nhất của Mỹ rồi đấy, đúng không? Nếu mà khó xem là tức là khó nghe nhất, chứ còn không phải là khó xem. Xem có rất nhiều cái để xem.
But I hope you guys came ready to impress your photographer today.
Right. That's the MC, the host, right? And you know he's gay and he has some kind of feminism to his manners, right? Okay.
But I hope you guys came ready to impress your photographer today.
Alright, so I hope you guys came ready to impress your photographer today. Okay. Someone
you kind of worked with before.
Right, someone you kind of worked with before.
Miss Talbot.
It turns out Tyra by herself, right? Sometimes she also worked as a photographer for the show as well, and the second time in one season she actually did it twice. Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to be photographing you guys for this.
I'm gonna be what?
Hi guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to be photographing you guys.
Photograph. Nào lần nữa chú ý sự chuyển âm nào. Chúng ta còn nhớ là người ta đọc từ này nào không? Một người bên là người chụp ảnh, và bên là chụp ảnh. Ok, người chụp ảnh ta xoa âm nào? Đấy, các bạn chỉ cần nhớ âm xoa là được rồi. Âm số 1, vậy ta sao là gì ấy? Photographer, đúng không? Đấy. Nhưng mà khi mà cô ấy nói động từ thành cái gì các bạn?
Hi guys, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be photographing.
Rồi, chúng ta sẽ xoa sang âm số 2. Đấy, tôi đã nói rất nhiều lần là chúng ta luôn luôn có một cái sự chuyển cặp từ. Trong các cặp từ như này, từ xoa từ âm số 1 sang âm gì đấy? Số 2. Như vậy, photographer, but photograph, đúng không? Đấy, photograph là chúng ta xoa âm số 2. Photography cũng vậy thôi, là photographer.
Hi guys, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be photographing you guys for the second time.
I'm going to photograph you guys for the second time.
Now this is the first time that I've ever done this in Top Model history.
First time she ever done it in Top Model history.
First time that I've ever done this in Top Model history. And it's because you guys inspire me. You're absolutely beautiful.
Well, you know what? You guys are standing in the middle of one of the many sugarcane fields here in Hawaii. What's
Right? So they is standing in the middle of one of many sugarcane fields in Hawaii.
of one of the many sugarcane fields here in Hawaii? Once the Hawaiians started growing sugarcane commercially,
Right? Once Hawaii start to
here in Hawaii, once the Hawaiians started growing sugarcane commercially.
start growing sugarcane commercially. Right?
Fields here in Hawaii. Once the Hawaiians started growing sugarcane commercially, they realized they needed a larger workforce.
Right? They realize they need a lot of workforce.
So as a result, people from all over the world in different countries immigrated here.
As a result,
They realized they needed a larger workforce. So as a result, people from all over the world in different
people from all over the world,
larger workforce. So as a result, people from all over the world in different countries
from different countries.
immigrated here.
What's that?
All people from all over the world in different countries immigrated here.
Okay, what exactly you say? Emigrate. Chúng ta có immigrate và chúng ta có gì đấy? Emigrate. So basically it means the same. That we are moving from one country to another, right? But emigrate focus on moving out, and immigrate focus on moving in. Đúng không? Còn nếu mà chúng ta không muốn chỉ chiều ấy, ta sẽ dùng cái từ gì các bạn? Migrate, đúng không? Thì migrate thì chúng ta không xoa, nhưng mà khi mà chúng ta thêm tiền tố chúng ta sẽ xoa trở thành gì đấy? Emigrate và gì đấy? Immigrate. Okay. Tất cả những từ này đều có nghĩa là di cư cả thôi.
All people from all over the world in different countries immigrated here to get jobs.
And they emigrated here to get job, right?
So what happens when men and women from different places come together?
Right. This one was cited in the reading, right? When men, women come together, we're gonna make some babies.
Babies! Lots of babies that are from different culture.
Right. Different culture. Okay. Đấy. Đọc cái từ đấy cho nó quen. Đây là một cái từ mà chúng ta đọc suốt. Cho các bạn làm sao nói cho nó đúng. Okay.
A mix.
And it's called what?
Hapa. Hapa means half in Hawaiian.
Right. So in Hawaiian, when we say hapa, that means half, right?
Do you guys know the most famous hapa in the world?
Do you guys know the most famous hapa in the world right now? Who's that one? A mixed person from two races, and very well known. Everyone knows him, right? Okay, ex-president.
President Barack Obama!
That's right. And you know what? For today's photo shoot, you girls are going to undergo a transformation.
Right, you girls are what?
Today's photo shoot, you girls are going to undergo a transformation.
Right, you guys are gonna undergo. Undergo means experience, right? In this case, transformation. Nhớ cẩn thận, đúng không? Động từ ta đọc là gì? Transform. Nhưng mà chúng ta sang danh động từ ta đọc là gì? Transformation, đúng không? Đấy. Cho nên là mặc dù tiếng Anh nó rất là nhiều phi quy tắc, nhưng mà chúng ta có rất khá quy tắc mà bạn nhớ được, các bạn sẽ gặp từ mới bạn sẽ đọc đúng không? Đấy. Đấy, một từ mà tôi đã từng nói rồi đấy là từ này transport, nhưng mà sang danh động từ sẽ là gì? Transportation, đúng không? Đấy, not transportation nhé. Transform, transformation.
For today's photo shoot, you girls are going to undergo a transformation and actually have to portray two very different, distinct races.
They have to what?
You're gonna undergo a transformation and actually have to portray.
Actually have to portray, đúng không? Đấy. Từ này là từ rất là quen thuộc các bạn, nhưng mà quen thuộc với nghĩ danh từ nhiều hơn. Đấy. Từ này thực ra có hai cách đọc, các bạn có thể đọc là portray, tức là chúng ta xoam đầu, chúng ta có thể không xoam đầu và đọc là portray. Còn nhớ từ này nghĩa là gì với nghĩa danh từ không? Chân dung, đúng không? Đấy. Như vậy khi nghĩa động từ của nó sẽ là minh họa, mô tả, thể hiện, đại diện cho cái gì đó. Portray. Okay. So they have to portray what? Represent what?
You're gonna undergo a transformation and actually have to portray two very different, distinct races.
Đấy, two very different, distinct races. Trước mặt tôi bạn nào chưa ký từ này? Okay, khá nhiều.
Laura, you're gonna be Mexican and Greek.
So she's gonna be Mexican and Greek, right? She had some sunburn, so she looked like a red monkey's butt. Yeah.
I'm Greek and Mexican, which are totally different. How freaking cool is that? Aaron, you're going to be Tibetan.
What's that one? Tibetan, đúng không? Đấy. Mà chúng ta gọi là Tây Tạng đấy, đúng không? Nhớ là từ này chúng ta đọc là Tibet, đấy. Chứ không phải là Tibet đâu nhé. Và tính từ của nó là gì? Tibetan. Xoam đầu tiên, Tibet. Tibetan.
Aaron, you're...
Anybody dream of going to or visiting Tibet sometime in the future? Yeah, it's not what you look like. You think it's gonna be anyway. It changed so much over the last decade. It's a political and environmental problem as well.
How freaking cool is that? Aaron, you're going to be Tibetan, like the Dalai Lama.
Dalai Lama. That. Never mind, we have something.
You're going to be Tibetan, like the Dalai Lama. I don't know anything about Tibet.
And she said that she doesn't know anything about Tibet.
Very vague knowledge of Tibet.
I have a very vague knowledge of Tibet.
I don't know anything about Tibet. I have very vague knowledge of Tibet, except that it needs to be freed.
Except it needs to be free. Đấy, nhưng mà đất nước đấy cần được tự do. Đấy, với quan điểm của phương Tây tức là Trung Quốc là xâm lược và gì đấy, đang chiếm Tây Tạng, đúng không? Đấy. Okay. Cho là cái quan hệ, nếu mà bạn đi đấy bạn sẽ thấy quan hệ của cảnh sát với người địa phương nó khá là giống mà thời Mỹ Ngụy ngày xưa ấy. Kiểu như vậy.
I have very vague knowledge of Tibet, except that it needs to be freed. And...
What's that one?
Ấn Độ.
No, it's not India. Egyptian.
Egyptian? Egyptian! Oh. Sunday, you're going to be Moroccan?
Đấy. Cái nước này chúng ta đọc hay đọc sai này. Maroc sẽ đọc là gì? Chúng ta xoam đầu tiên chúng ta đọc là Morocco, đúng không? Đấy. Và tính từ của nó là Moroccan. Morocco, Moroccan.
Oh. Sunday, you're going to be Moroccan and Russian.
And Russian.
Oh. Brittany, you are going to be Native American and East Indian.
Right, so she's gonna be Native American and Indian. East Indian. Why they try to combine East Indian and Native American? Because when Columbus found America, he thought it was India, right? So that's why Native American is also known as Red Indian, right? So they combine that with East Indian. Have nothing in common between those two anyway. Okay.
Oh. Jennifer, you're
The only Asian girl in the group.
going to be Botswanan and Polynesian. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I have no idea. Okay.
And last but not least, Nicole.
Đấy, last but not least. Cho tôi một lần nữa, tôi đã nói rất là nhiều lần rồi là cái cấu trúc này ta chỉ dùng trong văn nói, đừng bao giờ có biết được đưa vào bài viết, bất kể là ở trường thầy dạy các bạn nào. Okay. Đấy, last but not least. Đấy.
Oh my God. And last but not least, Nicole, you are going to be Malagasy and Japanese. The outfitting is not necessarily...
Every what?
The outfitting is...
Outfit. What's the difference between outfit and clothes? Đấy, outfit is a set of clothes put together. Đấy, tức là khi mà chúng ta phối đồ lên thành một bộ ấy, thì nó sẽ nói là dùng cái từ là gì đấy? Outfit này. Đó. Một cái từ nữa chúng ta hay dùng là wardrobe. Wardrobe vừa có nghĩa là tủ quần áo, vừa có nghĩa là gì đấy? Một cái bộ trang phục nhất định nào đó. Đấy. Thì trong tiếng Anh nếu các bạn muốn nói phối đồ, bạn sẽ nói là gì? Put together an outfit. Đó, này. Okay. Put together an outfit. Các có thể dùng từ mix cũng được. Sao? Tôi muốn dùng từ outfit cho bạn nhớ.
Japanese. The outfit is not necessarily what people of that culture are wearing now.
Right, so it's not necessarily what people with that cultures wearing now.
They call this Malagasy in Japanese. It might not even be a necessary exact of what they've worn even in the past.
And not what they worn in the past in a way.
It's a fashion interpretation.
Right, so some creativity went on there, right? Fashion interpretation.
Of it. Oh, that's really beautiful. Hair and makeup is definitely a long process today.
Right, so hand makeup is going to be long, definitely long process today.
Just make sure she's evenly coated and there's no spots.
All of us
Right, that's the part that people have problem with. Yeah. Put in blackface.
girls have to be painted and plastered with different colors. I mean, it's gonna suck to have to scrub it off later.
Yeah, it's gonna suck to have to scrub it off later. Sau này phải cái gì đấy? Scrub tức là gì? Kỳ cọ nó đi là rất khổ đấy.
Okay, let's just start. Lower smiles.
Remember, she's Tibetan and what? Egyptian. Right?
Chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up. A little less cozy. Think about Egypt.
Right, think about Egypt. So when you think about Egypt, you're supposed to look like Egyptian or something.
Oh, what they've been through. Do we get Hazel?
Right, that sunburned girl, right? That one.
Her instead of blue. Ready? Nice, Laura. Laura was Mexican and Grecian, and in the beginning of her shot, the styling just kind of looked too like on the nose.
What did she say?
Laura was Mexican and Grecian, and in the beginning of her shot,
Right, in the beginning of her shot,
the styling just kind of looked
right, the styling just kind of look, right? Yeah.
too like on the nose.
Too on the nose. Right. When you say something like on the nose, what does it mean? That means it's exactly correct. Đúng không? Là nó chính xác giống hệt cái gì đó on the nose. Để đi thi mà chúng ta làm bài mà chúng ta kết quả của chúng ta là on the nose, tức là đấy là một điều đáng mừng. Đúng không? Nhưng mà tại sao trong thiết kế quần áo mà on the nose thì lại không đáng mừng? Nó không có sự sáng tạo, đúng không? Tức là on the nose đây tức là gì đấy, thiết kế chính xác như là người gì? Cô này là người gì nhỉ? Mexican và cái gì? Như đã quên rồi. Egyptian và Mexican. À không, Mexican và Greek, đúng không? Đấy. Tức là hàm ý là ngoài đời người ta mặc y hệt như thế rồi. On the nose là như vậy. It's not a good thing.
But the styling just kind of looked too like on the nose. It didn't have a fashion interpretation.
It didn't have a fashion interpretation.
Good, back to front. Oh, that looks chicer now.
That look what?
You good, back to front. Oh, that looks chicer now.
Chic. Right. You know what does it mean when you say something chic? Right. That means something's beautiful, elegant, and also fashionable. Đấy, đây là cái tính từ ta dùng cao nhất để có thể khen một trang phục của ai đó, đúng không? Là vừa đẹp, vừa lịch duyệt, lại vừa thời trang, nó dùng cái từ gì đấy? Chic. Đừng nhầm từ này với từ này nhé. Từ này sẽ đọc là gì đấy? Chic, đúng không? Và từ kia đọc là chic. Đấy. Đấy, thế thì đấy, gặp đi thi mà gặp giám khảo, thế quần giáo khảo dù lôi thôi mấy bảo là gì? You look so chic, đúng không? Đấy. Nhưng mà lại cũng đừng nhầm ra cái từ này. Ok. Đấy, điều rất là nguy hiểm. Mở ra trước mặt tôi có bạn nào chưa ký không? Thấy chưa? Sau lưng tôi. Cũng là một số. Rồi.
Interpretation.
You good, back to front. Oh, that looks chicer now.
That's kind of cool.
Now I'm going to try something else. Okay, I like it when you're brutally honest.
What does she say?
Try something else. Okay, I like it when you're brutally honest.
Right. I like it when you are what? With me.
Something else. Okay, I like it when you're brutally honest.
Brutally honest with me. What does it mean when you say somebody is brutally honest? That means when they are honest in a way that may hurt other people's feeling. Đúng không? Đấy. Đây là nhà mình gọi là phú đấy. Mình ra cái từ này thôi. Brutally honest. Đấy. gặp bạn gặp mình bảo dạo này béo thế. That's really honest. Okay. Nhưng mà nếu mà dạo này mũm mĩm thế thì nó đỡ hơn đúng không? Really honest.
Okay, I like it when you're brutally honest. Okay, I'm not loving it.
Right. So she said that I'm not loving it.
Okay, not loving it, not hating it.
Not hating it, but I don't love it either. Right.
Remember your Vegas shot this one.
Right. Her previous shot looked like that. Very impressive.
Yeah, right, so I'm looking for that.
Right. So she's looking for that kind of performance, right?
Yes. Right. When Laura said, Tyra, I want you to be brutally honest with me, I told her the truth.
So I told her the truth. Một lần nữa tại sao là told her các bạn? Nghe lại sao cô nói tiếng nhé.
I want you to be brutally honest with me, I told her the truth.
Có đúng là told her không? Đấy. Đừng quên là her khi nói nhanh ta sẽ bỏ âm h đi, đúng không? Told đi với sẽ trở thành gì đấy? Told her. Nghe. Đấy, chúng ta muốn nói cho tự nhiên thì ta sẽ nói như vậy. Told her the truth.
I want you to be brutally honest with me. I told her the truth, and then she broke out of the rut.
What's that? It's very easy to understand when she does something like that, right? Okay.
I told her the truth, and then she broke out of the rut.
Right. Break. Okay. So first we have to talk about be or get stuck in a rut. Right. What does it mean you're stuck in a rut? That means your life becomes the same day after day, nothing new, nothing challenging, right? Every day is going to be the same. Đấy, tức là khi rut ở đây tức là gì đấy? Rỉ sét. Khi chúng ta bị tắc ở trong rỉ sét, tức là hàm ý là đời chúng ta trở thành gì đấy? Không có gì mới mẻ nữa rồi, đúng không? Mọi thứ. Đấy. So if you want to do something new, do something more challenging, you have to break out or get out of that rut, right? The rut. That means you're gonna do something more challenging, something new. Right? One of the big reasons why you want to study the pros is that because you feel like you're stuck in a rut in Hanoi, right? So try to get out of the rut by going somewhere else. Okay. Right. So she got stuck in the rut, and then she tried to break out the rut.
I told her the truth, and then she broke out of the rut.
Đấy, thế sau này mỗi người lần người bản xứ người ta nói người ta cứ dùng cái này để mà nói idiom tốt. Dễ hiểu. So now she's breaking out the rut. Do you see anything different? I didn't see anything else, right? Okay. To me, it looks the same, but to Tara, something's different. Remember the Asian girl? Okay. She that one. Anyone else? Again, one more time.
The transformation is frightening. My skin's really dark, and I've always wondered what I look like as a different race. In the end, it all came together, and I feel like I really looked exotic.
She feel like she looked what?
I feel like I really looked exotic.
Exotic, right? Okay. When you say something exotic, that means it's unusual, right? Something you never see before. Exotic. Đây ta xoa đầu tiên, exotic.
Hey! You can almost do it this way, just to show you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And then seeing that is great. Now, I like your shapes. Nigel doesn't, but I do, so I want to see the famous Nicole shapes that you do. Work it out. Hold it. Nice. Beautiful. Just, how did that one try? This is going shit. I love you guys, sir. I need a little bit more H2T. What is
H2T mean?
I love you guys, sir. I need a little bit more H2T.
What does it mean when we say H2T? Is equal. Can you make a guess? Okay, have to tell. Này tôi chả phải giải thích, mọi người đều biết nó là gì. No. Have to tell. That means H2T.
I need a little bit more H2T. What does that mean? Head to toe modeling. Nice, hold it. We're going to bring her hair down now, and we're going to put the thing on her neck. Beautiful, beautiful. Keep the neck long. 5. More wind. Gorgeous.
I love that charm.
Who is that supposed to be?
What does she say? He say?
Love that charm.
Who is that supposed to be?
Who does that supposed to be? Đúng không? Cái câu đấy là câu nào? He didn't even recognize his own model, right? It was changed so much. The Asian girl.
Love that charm. What's that supposed to be?
Đấy. Đây thực ra là một cái trick nữa là nếu mà giọng bạn cao quá hoặc giọng bạn thấp quá ấy, bao giờ rất là khó nghe, đúng không? Bạn giữ được cái tần số của bạn ở mức độ gì đấy. Chung, bạn nào giọng khe thì cố gắng một tí, đúng không? Nói trầm xuống một chút, nghe. Bạn nói trầm quá thì nói cao lên một chút. Khi đi thi ấy, nếu bạn muốn được điểm cao ấy, thì làm sao mà tham gia khảo thì nghe rất rõ, đúng không?
Love that charm. What's that supposed to be?
Rồi, nghe được chưa? What's that supposed to be?
Jennifer, come on.
Jennifer.
Come here, girl. Look at you. You have a lot of makeup on, so I'm gonna need you to push through. Now that it's only 6 girls, there's definitely a lot more pressure to get out like a lot of good photos.
She actually can kill you just by looking, right? This one.
Did you make more shakes with your body?
Make more shape with your body.
Jennifer was a mess.
Too bad she was a...
Did you make more shakes with your body? Jennifer was a mess.
She was a mess, right?
I was uninspired. I was actually panicking.
I was uninspired by her. I was actually panicking.
Jennifer was a mess. I was uninspired. I was actually panicking. Can we try to be on her head like this? Jennifer, you can do so much better than this.
Right? You can do so much better than this. Right? Her performance under par at the moment.
Jennifer, you can do so much better than this. It's not the girl that I shot that was long.
Her previous shots looked like that.
I'm on the floor and breathing.
You know, in Botswana, that music is heard everywhere.
Right? And then the host gave you some advice.
Botswana, that music is
Remember, she portrayed Botswana and Polynesia, right?
heard everywhere you go.
So that music is heard everywhere you go.
Just bringing in a little bit of that beat, it'll
Just bring in a little bit of that beat.
everywhere you go. Just bringing in a little bit of that beat, it'll register on your face.
It'll what?
You go. Just bringing in a little bit of that beat, it'll register on your face.
Register in your face or on your face. Right? Đấy, nhớ là khi mà arrow này chúng ta sẽ đọc là gì đấy? Arrow, đúng không? Arrow register in or on one's face. What does it mean when they say something registers in or on one's face? That means your face showing that kind of emotion or expression. Right? Đấy, khi gương mặt chúng ta thể hiện một cái cảm xúc gì đấy, chúng ta có thể nói là cái cảm xúc đó làm sao registers in my face. Okay. Ví dụ như gương mặt cô ấy thể hiện niềm vui, thì sẽ nói là joy or happiness register in her face. Okay. Như vậy là cái lời khuyên là gì? Bạn muốn thể hiện mặt ra cái gì thì đầu bạn nghĩ về cái nhạc của cái nước đấy. Ok. Các bạn có hình dung là tôi đang nghĩ về nhạc của nước nào không?
Việt Nam. Việt Nam.
Ấn Độ á? Tôi đang nghĩ về bèo giạt mây trôi.
Việt Nam.
Nói chung là tôi thấy nhiều cái lời khuyên ở trong này nó doesn't make any sense. Có thể chúng ta là người ngoài cuộc thế nên là anyway.
You go. Just bringing in a little bit of that beat, it'll register on your face.
Botswana. I can.
So she started thinking about the music.
Here, Polynesia. Gumby.
Any change? Trông mất mặt với táo bón, tôi chả thấy cái gì khác.
Oh, love it. Nice. There she is. There's the girl that's in the top 6. Hear the music.
Táo hơn. Nhìn
But
là
the
món
girl
hơn.
get excited, right? Because somehow she saw some changes.
Oh, hold it. Okay, still doing it. Nice.
Very cool, but
You look gorgeous. So what? Look at the eagle. It's flying. It's flying. The eagle's not there. Eagle's up here.
That's red American, Native American and red Indian.
Eagle's fly. Eagle's soar. Oh,
Yes.
nice. Hold it. Yeah, yeah.
I think you actually perfectly embody Native American and Indian. Now, get the energy, make it really high fashion.
Sunday was Moroccan and Russian. And
Moroccan and Russian.
Sunday was given the Russian nationality because of that strong bone structure that she...
Right? She was given the Russian nationality because she had a strong bone structure. Right? Nhà mình gọi là gò má sát chồng đấy, đúng không? Là cái này.
Moroccan and Russian. And Sunday was given the Russian nationality because of that strong bone structure that she has. Nice. Sunday, that is your life.
Oh, that's pretty good. Next, mine. Sunday was probably the biggest surprise.
Right? So choose the MC. Sunday probably the biggest surprise.
That's fine. Sunday was probably the biggest surprise for me. She's been pretty, so-so.
Okay. She had been pretty so-so, right? But
She's been pretty, so-so. Today, she nailed it.
today she nailed it. Right. When you nail something, what does it mean? You rock at something, you take it out of the park. Chúng ta học rất nhiều cấu trúc mang hàm ý là gì đấy? Thực hiện xuất sắc một cái gì đó, đây dùng cái gì đấy? Đây là một cụm từ khác. I nailed it. Đấy. Đi thi IELTS về mà người ta hỏi mình làm nào mình sẽ nói là gì đấy? I nailed it. Right. Okay. I mean, you did really well with that.
Been pretty, so-so. Today, she nailed it.
Now we move on to the result part.
Aloha. Aloha.
Aloha mean? Okay, hi. Right. Hello in Hawaiian.
We've got Mr. Nigel Barker, noted fashion photographer.
Aloha.
Miss J. Alexander, runway diva, coach extraordinaire.
Cái giọng đấy người ta gọi là giọng gì các bạn biết không? Đấy, chúng ta gọi là baby talk, đúng rồi, thảo mai. Nhiều chị em phụ nữ nghĩ rằng là chúng ta nói cái giọng đấy là làm cho mình trở nên nữ tính và gì đấy, dịu dàng đằm thắm, đúng không? Này, anh giọng này thế nào? Nhưng khi mà các bạn nghe người khác nói bạn sẽ thấy nó kinh như nào? And again, this is a he, right? But he prefers to be called she, Miss J something. Right? And it's very heavy accent, this one.
Diva, coach extraordinaire.
Mahalo, girls, mahalo.
Right? Mahala means thank you. Anyway.
And we have Kirsty Hume. Kirsty Hume is a supermodel.
There's an actual supermodel in the judges.
And Kirsty has been on the covers of Elle magazine, Harper's Bazaar, and Vogue. Are we ready to get started? Okay. On that note, Jennifer.
What's that?
Okay. On that note.
On that note, right? When you say on that note, in speaking it means the same as speaking of which. Đấy. Tức là nói về gì đấy? Vấn đề đó, đúng không? Đấy. Thế còn nói về vấn đề đó nếu chúng ta trong bài viết chúng ta dùng cái từ gì các bạn? Regarding something, đúng không? Đấy. Nhưng mà đấy khi nói chúng ta dùng những cái từ như là gì đấy? On that note or speaking of which. Okay. Nó sẽ trở thành văn nói nhiều hơn.
Okay. On that note, Jennifer, please step forward. So, the girls were representing something in Hawaii called hapa. Hapa means half. Half one race, half another race. So what hapa were you representing?
Botswana and Polynesia.
So let's see your best shot.
Do you like this one?
No.
It's not that good, but it's not that bad, right? It's quite okay. Nhưng mà nhìn nó đỡ đáng sợ hơn là cái lúc ở đây thì nhìn thấy.
The thing I see is Botswana. It is almost sort of National Geographic. Now that you took it out for words I'm now.
What the black lady says.
National Geographic. Now that you took it out for words I'm now.
Okay. Đây là một idiom, đúng không?
The National Geographic. Now that you took it out for words I'm now.
Okay, took that word. When you say somebody take the word out of your mouth or right out of your mouth, what does it mean? Right? When you say somebody takes the words right out of your mouth, what does it mean? They just said something exactly the same as what you are going to say. No? Khi mình mở mồm ra nói một điều gì thì người khác nói đúng cái câu đấy rồi thì mình sẽ nói là gì đấy? You took the words right out of my mouth. Okay. Right. Một cụm từ liên quan ta hay nói là funny you should ask. Bạn đã gặp cái này trong show bao giờ chưa? That means when you are going to ask a question you haven't asked yet or say something. When you are going to say something, right? And somebody already asked a question about what you are going to say. Đấy. Ví dụ như là mình vừa định bắt đầu kể là tối hôm qua mình đi đâu ạ, thì mỗi người hỏi là gì? Thế tối qua đi đâu? Thì mình phải nói là funny you should ask, đúng không? Thế đi thì nói mình chuẩn bị nói tên mình ra thì giám khảo hỏi là gì đấy? What's your name? Mình sẽ nói là gì? Funny you should ask. My name is Funny. Okay. Mình nói ra. Tận dụng tối đa mọi cơ hội để mà impress giám khảo nhé.
Now that you took it up to what's on my mouth.
Đã nghe được cái câu chuyện kia chưa? Đấy, mặc dù cái mix này thì giọng rất là nặng.
But ultimately, when I look at this photograph, I sort of see this beautiful, interesting woman that I want to know, but it doesn't necessarily scream model to me.
Right, so he says that one look like a beautiful woman. It's not necessarily a model. Okay, basically.
Ultimately, when I look at this photograph, I sort of see this beautiful, interesting woman that I want to know, but it doesn't necessarily scream model to me.
The only thing I would say is the angle on your body is perhaps not as flattering as it could be. But other than that, I think you look absolutely stunning.
You look what?
Flattering as it could be. But other than that, I think you look absolutely stunning.
Stunning. Well, when you say that somebody looks stunning, what does it mean? That means they look attractive in a very obvious way, that getting attention, đúng không? Đấy, cái đẹp nó đập vào mắt, làm sao nó nổi bật. Đấy, không phải đẹp thầm lặng như đa phần chúng ta ở đây, đúng không? Đấy, stunning.
As it could be, but other than that, I think you look absolutely stunning.
Wow.
Is a sunburned girl.
Well, what hapa were you portraying?
I was Mexican and Greek.
I look at the shot, I do not see you.
Right? I look at the shot, I did not see you. She looked like a different person in that shot.
That being said, on the close-up, it's stunning.
Right, again, it's stunning. Right. Do you like this one? Yeah. Right. The thing I like about that is that she looked totally different from herself, right, in real life. That should be a mark.
The face is really beautiful.
I really love it. I think
Look at her now in the picture.
it's beautiful and it's quite a transformation.
It's quite a transformation. Tôi vẫn nghĩ là người mẫu làm sao nhìn vào hành nó phải làm sao? Khác hẳn, đúng không? Ở ngoài nhìn con mẹ gì đấy nhưng mà trong
Up next is Aaron. So what hapa were you portraying?
I was Tibetan and Egyptian.
Interesting. What were you thinking at the time? What was your inspiration?
Right? What do you?
Interesting. What were you thinking at the time?
What are you thinking at the time?
What was your inspiration?
What's your inspiration? Đấy, một lần nữa đừng quên là inspire. Đấy, chúng ta đã đến những ngày cuối cùng mà tôi phải nhắc lại những điều này, đúng không? Đó, đừng bao giờ quên. Inspire but not inspiration mà là gì? Inspiration. Đúng không? Inspire, inspiration.
Interesting. What were you thinking at the time? What was your inspiration?
Honestly, I don't know anything about Tibet,
And she admits that she doesn't know anything about Tibetan,
except that people want to free it.
except that people want to free it.
So I didn't really have an emotion in my head at that point.
So she didn't have an emotion in her head at that point. Even though if she knows something about Tibetan, do you think that she can have some emotion? It doesn't make any sense, right?
Maybe you could have done something a little
So she looked kind of empty. Can you tell that? No emotion in her eyes.
stronger.
Can't always fall back on how beautiful and pretty you are.
Đấy, ông này nói khó nghe. What did you say?
Stronger.
Can't always fall back on how beautiful and pretty you are.
You can always what?
Stronger.
Can't always fall back on how beautiful and pretty you are.
You can always fall back on how beautiful and pretty you are. Right? What does it mean when they say somebody when you fall back on something? That means when you depend or rely too much on something, you don't try hard anymore. Đúng không? Đấy. Cụm từ này dùng trong ngữ cảnh này là một cái cụm từ mang tính chất tiêu cực, tức là giống như tiếng Việt chúng nó gọi là ỷ lại, đúng không? Đấy. Tức là nhiều cô cho rằng là mình là xinh đẹp rồi, thế là chỉ cần ỷ vào cái sắc đẹp của mình là có thể làm gì? Người mẫu vào hình nào nhìn như hình nào hết. Okay. Đấy. Chúng ta phải uốn éo, phải nhăn nhó, phải các kiểu, đúng không? Đấy. So
A little stronger.
thế là khi bạn muốn dùng với nghĩa tích cực bạn có thể dùng những từ rely on hoặc là gì đấy, depend on. Nhưng bạn thích dùng theo kiểu tiêu cực bạn có thể dùng là gì đấy? Fall back on, đúng không? Đấy. Ỷ vào một cái điều gì đó.
Maybe you could have done something a little stronger.
Can't always fall back on how beautiful and pretty you are.
Right? You can always fall back on how beautiful and pretty you are.
You photograph very well,
You photograph very well,
time and time again, but now you've got to deliver the edge.
but now you gotta what?
Time again, but now you've got to deliver the edge.
Right? Deliver the edge. Right? The edge in this case means the innovation, tức là cái sự đột phá, đúng không? Đấy. Tức là bây giờ ảnh thì đương nhiên là đẹp rồi nhưng mà vẫn thiếu một cái sự đột phá. Deliver the edge, innovation in this case.
And time again, but now you've got to deliver the edge. And in a shot like this, where's the power in the eye?
Right? Where's the power in the eye? Đấy, nhưng cái này ngay cả mình là người bình thường mình thấy nhận thấy là cô này làm sao như cái bức tượng đúng không? Chả có một cái sức sống nào cả.
It's a beautifully boring picture.
It's a what? Beautifully boring picture. Đẹp nhưng mà buồn tẻ. Đúng không?
The power in the eyes. It's a beautifully boring picture.
I kind of agrees with her now.
If it makes sense.
Okay, thank you, Aaron. Up next is Brittany.
Hello.
Hello, Brittany. Okay, so what hapa were you?
I was half East Indian, half Native American.
Very stoic.
Very what?
And half Native American.
Very stoic.
Stoic. You know what does it mean? And when is somebody is very confident and calm, right? Tức là chúng ta rất là ung dung tự tại, ta dùng cái từ là gì đấy? Stoic. Thế là cô nghĩ rằng là với bộ trang phục này cô phải nhìn như là một cái gì đấy. Rồi đấy, tóm lại. Nhưng mà nhìn nó có hơi bị bất động, nó thiếu energy ở trong đó.
And half Native American.
Very stoic. I don't necessarily see a lot of energy here.
I didn't see a lot of energy here.
It's beautiful, but I almost feel like you're being overpowered by the sari and the headdress. Okay, thanks, Brittany.
Thank you.
Up next is Sunday. So what hapa were you representing?
I was Moroccan and Russian.
Let me see the Ronaldo does. It's that same face, the same angle.
Right? For this model, the problem is the same face, the same angle, right? Tức là ảnh nào cũng chụp nghiêng để mà khoe cái gò má lên cái, nghe.
But I do find that you photographed short.
Right? You photograph short, that means she looks short in the picture, right?
To me, it looks like Gap Kids.
Oh no.
Look like a what?
To me, it looks like Gap Kid.
Gap Kid. Ở đây các bạn nào nghe đến thời trang Gap chưa? Thời trang dành cho trẻ em, đúng không? Đấy, Gap Kid tức là người mẫu mặc đồ Gap.
Oh no.
No, it still looks like a model, but it looks like a 12-year-old.
Đấy, look like a 12-year-old. Đấy, trong tiếng Anh Mỹ chúng ta có một cái idiom đó là gì? You look like 12. Or look like 12-year-old. What does it mean? It doesn't mean that you look exactly like a 12-year-old, right? It just means that you look too young for your age. Đúng không? Đấy. Thế là người châu Á mình sang Mỹ thì rất hay được hành câu này. You look like 12. That means you look too young for your age.
It looks like a model, but it looks like a 12-year-old. Okay, thanks, Sunday. Last but not least, Nicole.
Hi.
Last but not least.
Hey.
So, Nicole, what hapa were you?
I was Malagasy and Japanese.
Okay, let's see your best shot.
It's stunning. From top to toe. Look in your eyes, there's power.
You like this one? Yeah. She's really good, right? For what it's worth, she's actually the final winner of the whole season. This one.
You've made it very modern.
I think it's absolutely stunning. I think
She like the word stunning. Yeah.
you look so graceful.
And with all that carrying on up in your neck of trees, you did not lose your neck.
Okay, thanks, Nicole.
Thank you.
So now it's time for the judges to deliberate.
Time for judges to what?
Thanks, Nicole.
Thank you.
So now it's time for the judges to deliberate.
Đấy, đây là một từ chúng ta nghe đã thấy đã xoa nhiều, đúng không? Đấy, when you deliberate, what does it mean? You have a thorough discussion of something, đúng không? Khi mà chúng ta tranh luận, thảo luận rất kỹ về điều gì đó, chúng ta gọi là deliberation. Đấy. Cái từ này là một từ mà chúng ta sẽ xoa từ đầu đến cuối, deliberate.
Thanks, Nicole.
Thank you.
So now it's time for the judges to deliberate. And when I call you back, I will announce which one of you is going to go home. So now it is time for us to deliberate and decide who is going home. Jennifer.
I think this girl really has something special.
For me, the body isn't working. Laura, I think this is an incredible transformation. I mean, it looks like a different person altogether.
They look like different person what?
Transformation. I mean, it looks like a different person altogether.
All together, right? When you say all together, that means totally, right? Completely, totally, all together.
Transformation. I mean, it looks like a different person altogether. Laura's picture to me has a feeling that I get from Jennifer's, meaning a beautiful shot, but I don't necessarily see a model.
Right? So to her, just beautiful girl, but not necessarily a model.
And it's very important for these girls to bring fashion into these pictures. Erin, she comes across as...
She what? We learned that structure before. She comes across, right? She gives us the impression.
pictures. Erin, she comes across as insecure.
As insecure.
And she looks insecure in this shot. Brittany.
The thing about Brittany is there's a lot going on here, and there's a lot that she didn't play with, and she didn't play with any of it.
Okay, right, so Black Lady says something in English, and then...
And there's a lot that she didn't play with, and she didn't play with any of it.
This was one of my...
A lot she can play with, but she didn't play any of this, right?
My favorite wardrobe.
Right, it's one of my favorite wardrobe, right? I talked about wardrobe before, right? Like outfits.
This was one of my favorite wardrobes of the day, and she gave me catalog.
And she gave me what?
Of the day, and she gave me catalog.
What does it mean? What does it mean when she said they talk about catalog? Chúng ta có hai cách viết cái từ này đúng không nhỉ? Có thể viết như này. Right. So in fashion, they distinguish between high fashion and catalog fashion, right? Đấy, cái khi mà catalog tức là chúng ta chụp thành quyển để cho nó hàng may sẵn chủ là chủ yếu, đúng không? Đấy, đây gọi là catalog. Đấy, gọi là hàng chợ đấy, chính xác như thế. Này. Thế thì những người như Tyra Banks thì cô ta coi trọng gì đấy? High fashion. Và những người nào mặc cái đồ gọi là catalog. Thực ra tất cả lớp chúng ta ở đây đều là gì đấy? Catalog, đúng không? Trừ khi các bạn mặc cái gì đến một lớp mà cả lớp không biết là bạn đang mặc cái gì. Could be high fashion. Okay, right.
Wardrobes of the day, and she gave me catalog. Sunday.
This shot of Sunday is actually one of my favourites of her. The issue is though, is that it's the same kind of look again.
Right, it's the same kind of look in every picture she took.
Is that her signature look?
So what?
The same kind of look again.
Is that her signature look?
A signature look. Right. Từ này rất nhiều người đọc sai nên chú ý nhé. Chúng ta không đọc từ này là signature. Chúng ta xoa số 2, vậy là gì đấy? Signature. Đó. Đấy. So when you say something is somebody's signature, trong trường này không nghĩa là chữ ký mà nó nghĩa là gì? A typical style, đúng không? Đấy, tức là gì đấy? Ví dụ signature style chẳng hạn, tức là gì đấy? Cái phong cách điển hình của một người nào đó. Signature. Đấy. Her signature look. Đấy, cái bài hát nhạc hiệu của chương trình ấy, người ta dùng từ gì các bạn biết không? Signature tune, đúng không? Đấy. Bọn Anh dùng từ này, bọn Mỹ dùng là theme song. Đấy. Ngày xưa chúng ta còn có cái show mà nghe nhạc hiệu đoán chương trình đấy, chính là cái này, đúng không? Đấy, signature tune, theme song. Đấy, again, not signature, signature.
Same kind of look again.
Is that her signature look?
It's her only look.
Only look, it's not just signature look.
I mean, I guess it is a signature look. No, look, I actually wrong. Some has 3 looks in it.
Right, and the lady said that she has 3 looks. Yeah.
There it is.
1, 2, 3.
So she made fun of model.
I mean, she looks 12, but she looks like a fierce 12.
Again, she looked 12, very young, right? She's 18 or 19 something, right? She looked like 12.
Nicole.
Oh, this is beautiful. It's a great picture.
I think it's stunning.
Cô này rõ ràng là phải cần mở rộng thêm gì đấy. Vocabulary, đúng không? Học tạp dịch là hợp.
She understands angles. There's geometry there.
There's something special about this girl.
Everybody agrees that she's special, right?
We've reached a decision.
Okay, so if you watch the show before, you know that there is some kind of a ritual, right? Before the end, the host always standing before the girl and she's gonna say something like, there are n girls standing in before me, right? But I only have n-1 picture or photo in my hand, something like that.
6 beautiful young ladies stand before me, but I only have 5 photos in my hand.
Something like that.
And these photos represent the 5 of you that are still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model.
I represent the 5 you still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Một lần nữa nhớ là người Mỹ người ta đọc cái từ towards rất đặc biệt, đúng không? Không đọc là toward mà đọc là gì đấy? Towards.
You that are still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. The first thing that I'm going to call is Best Photo, and will be displayed in your beautiful home here.
You know who's going to win, right?
In Hawaii as digital art.
Who do you think is going to be the runner-up?
Congratulations, Nicole. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Runner-up for Best Photo.
Which one? The red monkey butt, or the Asian, or the Tibetan?
Is Jennifer.
The Asian.
Congratulations, Jennifer. Laura. Sunday. Will Brittany and Aaron please step forward?
So who do you think gonna go home? The brunette or the blonde? And then the host is gonna say, two young, beautiful ladies standing before me, but I.
Two beautiful young ladies stand before me, but I only have one photo in my hands. And this photo represents the girl that is still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. I'll only call my name, and the girl that I do not call must immediately return to your home here in Maui, pack your belongings, and go home. So it's getting very difficult right now in this competition. So now the judges are looking at body of work.
Okay, so now the judge is looking at what?
So now the judges are looking at body of work.
Body of work. When you talk about body of work, in this case, you're talking about they're going to look at your work as whole, right? Not individual performance anymore. Đấy, tức là khi mà bây giờ là người ta không đánh giá từng bức ảnh nữa rồi, mà người ta đánh giá gì đấy? Tổng thể. Đấy. Thì cái đánh giá tổng thể này chúng ta sẽ dùng cái từ là gì đấy? Body of work. Work có thể số nhiều số ít đều được.
Now in this competition. So now the judges are looking at body of work. They're looking at potential. And when they think about you, Brittany, they see this gorgeous girl that has had great pictures and then okay picture.
Right, so she had some great pictures, she had some okay pictures.
But what's starting to happen is your pictures are becoming formulaic.
But her pictures becoming what?
But what's starting to happen is your pictures are becoming formulaic.
Formulaic, right? Remember formula? And we have formulaic. Formula-like. Tức là cái bức, kia là hình của cô ngày càng trở nên gì đấy? Gọi là gì? Công thức, tức là ngày càng trở nên dập khuôn, đúng rồi, chính xác. Formulaic.
But what's starting to happen is your pictures are becoming formulaic as opposed to inspiring.
That's what?
Formulaic as opposed to inspiring.
As opposed to inspiring. Right. What does it mean when you say something's A as opposed to B? Right. When you say that something's A as opposed to B, you emphasize that it's exactly A and totally not B. Right. Tức là chúng ta phân biệt rất rõ ràng giữa hai thằng A và B, và mình nhấn mạnh đây chắc chắn là thằng A chứ không thể là thằng gì đấy B. A as opposed to B. Right. Rồi bạn khoe là bạn đi du lịch, bạn luôn luôn nghỉ ở khách sạn 5 sao chứ không phải là cái loại nhà nghỉ. Nó sẽ nói là gì? I always stay in a 5-star hotel as opposed to motel. Đấy, ok. Nên rất mạnh cái điều đó, nó sẽ as opposed to.
Formulaic as opposed to inspiring. And then we have Erin, a girl who has a very memorable face, a girl that takes beautiful photos, but for some reason is standing in her own way.
Right, she stands in her own way. Right, remember when you are in somebody's way, what does it mean? You become obstacle to that person. Right. So when she stands in her own way, that means she's become her own obstacle. Right. Okay.
And doing something that we call self-sabotage.
Right. Doing something we call.
And doing something that we call self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage. Đây là một từ đặc biệt và từ big words, đúng không? Và gần như đọc viết nhà đọc như thế, cho là một sabotage. Đấy. Thực ra nó cũng giống như cái từ này thôi, đúng không? Harm. Đấy. When you do self-sabotage, that means that you do harm to yourself. Là chúng ta tự mình gì đấy, hại mình, đúng không? Đây là từ của văn viết, của văn nói. Nếu mà các bạn muốn nói thì nó sẽ là shoot oneself in the foot. Tự mình bắn vào gì đấy? Chân mình, đúng không? Đấy. Nhưng các bạn nào có thể thay chữ foot bằng một bộ phận khác. Means same thing, shoot yourself in the foot. Yeah.
And
in doing something that we call self-sabotage. Becoming intimidated and letting that...
You becoming what?
Sabotage. Becoming intimidated...
Intimidate. Right. Right. When you become intimidated, that means you become scared, right? Threatened by something. Chúng ta bị sợ, bị dọa sợ bởi một cái gì đó. Còn khi mà chúng ta intimidate ai thì là chúng ta dọa cho người đấy làm sao? Mất đi sự tự tin, đúng không? Intimidate. Cái này xoa nào các bạn? Chúng ta nhấn vào số 2, xoa tất, đúng không? Intimidate cho đến ở cuối cùng. Date thì không xoa. Nó là
called self-sabotage. Becoming intimidated and letting that get in the way. So who stays in the competition? Aaron, you have to get out of your own way. You cannot be intimidated. You have to look at somebody like me and imagine me in my underwear.
So look at somebody like me and imagine me in my underwear. Đấy, một cái trick mà mọi người hay dạy các bạn là khi các bạn trình bày hoặc là sắp tới chúng ta present ấy, đúng không? Đấy, khi mà chúng ta đứng trước lớp và chúng ta bắt đầu run rồi, tôi không nói được ấy, thì các bạn phải làm gì? Chúng ta tưởng tượng cả lớp là gì đấy? In underwear. Right? You feel much more confident. Okay? Don't do it right now, but later. Okay? Right?
Get somebody like me and imagine me in my underwear. That's more intimidating.
Even more intimidating.
But imagine something.
Imagine something.
You don't let that intimidation get in the way because it's going to mess you up.
It's gonna what? Mess you up. Remember that structure? Okay.
Intimidation get in the way because it's going to mess you up. Congratulations. Still invited towards becoming America's Next Top Model.
The brunette goes home, right? So we have on the nose, okay, exactly right. Brutally honest with somebody, break out the rut and stuck in a rut. All right, we're gonna watch sample clip for this one. Lysol. Cái thay đổi người cái là tự nhiên nó mất đi một cái sự nó trôi chảy.
How was the yoga retreat? Amazing. How was the yoga?
Đấy, cô này vừa mới đi một chuyến đi tập yoga về.
Retreat. Amazing. I met someone.
Đấy, every time she came back from somewhere, she said that she's in love.
And I know what you're thinking. I say that all the time.
I say that all the time.
But this time it's real.
This time is real, but every time she said that this time is real.
But I know I always say this time it's real, but this time it's really real.
So what the next time she's gonna say? It's really, really real.
His name's Lowell, and he's Australian.
Right, so you're gonna hear some Australian accent.
And then he comes.
I have missed you.
Đôi này thì cô vợ thấy anh kia làm sao? Đẹp trai quá. Ông chồng mới nhắc bằng cách là gì?
So handsome. What do you do after work?
Well, last night, for example, I crafted Jules this necklace. It's made from the grains of sand.
Đấy, nó làm từ những hạt cát mà bạn cô ấy đã đứng trên.
And you were standing on when I saw you for the first time.
Đấy, lãng mạn nếu gì nữa.
I remember the sun was setting and the water was as blue as your eyes.
Các bạn nữ phải nhớ một điều là các anh, phần lớn các anh mà vừa đẹp trai vừa lãng mạn thì thường là kiếp gia đình này.
You met at the bar that burnt down in an insurance fire.
Thì ta biết insurance fire nghĩa là gì không? Tức là người ta đốt quán để mà lấy bảo hiểm. Thế là ông chồng giải thích một lần là gì đấy, gặp nhau ở cái quán mà nó đốt trụi rồi, đúng không? Không có cái gì để mà làm necklace hay là bất kỳ cái gì cả, đúng không? Thì nếu mà chúng ta yêu nhau ở cái lớp ngọng này thì chúng ta sẽ làm lấy gì làm kỷ niệm cho nhau? Đấy các bạn. Đấy các bạn có thể đổi những cái tập tiền lẻ ở trong cái hộp của lớp ấy, đúng không? Để làm cái vòng cổ hay là bộ quần áo.
It wasn't a whole lot left.
Đấy, chả có gì để mà làm gì đấy. Không tốt.
Make a necklace. So, how long have you guys been married? Oh, like 7 years.
Okay, quite a long time.
September 14th, yeah?
Today, September 14th.
No. No, it's not September 14th. It would mean it's our anniversary. Oh my God, it's our anniversary. We forgot our anniversary.
Okay, let's not overreact.
You know who we're turning into? That sad couple in Ohio who just sat around in their sweatpants and watched TV and hated each other all day.
My parents?
Yes.
If I may, let's go deeper. How often do you make love?
Excuse me, that's pretty, I don't know why. How often do you, make love?
I mean, not often, 4 or 5 times a week. But my darling Jules pleasures me every day.
Every day? Why?
Because he likes it, and so do I.
What is there to like?
Like, all the days.
I think that we're getting sidetracked here. The point is,
Monday, Tuesday.
How often do you eat?
never.
Đấy, ghê chưa? Nhớ đôi này lấy nhau 7 năm rồi cho nên mọi thứ nó làm sao? Thì xuống lắm rồi.
Don't you miss it, Bob?
I do now, very much, yes. I forgot our anniversary.
Đấy, anh này kể cho bạn, có nhớ 2 ngày nhỉ? 2 ngày chính là 2 mà có cái lỗ thủng trên chân đấy. Okay. Cái show này thì ra rất là hay, không hiểu tại sao người ta cancel nó chỉ được có mấy episode là người ta cancel.
Now she thinks we're in a rut.
Đấy, now his wife thinks that they are in a rut.
Now you've had an anniversary present.
How about instead of getting her a gift, you throw her a party?
Right? Throw her a surprise party, right?
Great idea. I'll throw her a surprise party. Tonight, I'll send her out for a massage. She comes back. Surprise. No more rut. Okay, Amy's here. Everyone back up. Stay quiet until the lights come on. Shh.
Honey?
Yeah, look at the lights.
Oh, no, don't get the light.
So the wife has her own plan. Okay.
Trust me, it's sexier this way. Come here.
No, I should really. Oh.
Thế lần này nói 3 chữ Âu, bạn thử đoán xem 4 chữ Âu kia. Để Khanh hỏi tại sao vẫn chưa bật đèn. Really a surprise.
How long were you gonna let me go on for?
You know me. Minute.
Đâu chỉ cần một minute là đủ.
My marriage is over. I've been fighting it, but you know what? When I really think about it, what Val and I had, it wasn't a marriage. What you guys have is a marriage. I've seen firsthand what an amazing couple you guys are. You got an incredible kid. You support each other, and you guys are solid. If you're in a rut, then God, I want to be in that rut
You are right. I want to be in the rut.
someday.
Okay. They keep the lights off. We're gonna watch more stuff that we want. So we have had to tell A to T. We have registered something on your face, nail something. We have on that note the speaking of which. Let's watch some of it on that note. Kind of funny as well.
6 years earlier, a few weeks after their wedding, Marshall and Lily were going through their wedding gifts.
Oh, that's weird. Did Ted give us anything?
Đấy, tức là đôi này cưới nhưng mà bản thân là Tết làm sao? Không tặng món nào.
Come on, Lily. Ted's our best friend. If his gift hasn't arrived yet, it's on the way. The time passed and no gift arrived. Finally, Marshall started dropping.
Đấy, anh kia bắt đầu mình gợi ý, đúng không? Sao mãi không thấy quà?
Hints.
Hey man, it was great having you at our wedding. Thanks, bro. And thanks for this coffee. It is great. You were not wedding absent. No, sir. You were wedding present.
Ted took note of hazelnut.
Ok, vẫn không nhận ra được là gì, gợi ý cái gì.
Wedding present.
I think he got it. But I didn't get it. More months passed. His hints
got more desperate.
Đấy, cái là gì đây? Cái lời gợi yêu ngày càng lộ liễu hơn.
What are you supposed to be? Wedding present. How could you not give me a wedding present? I mean, how could you not get that I am a wedding present? Get me? A wedding present. Get me a wedding present. Why isn't he getting it?
Marshall, are you sitting down? Ted is getting horny and
Đấy, trong khi mà đám cưới của Bonnie thì Ted tặng cái gì đây? 3 món.
Robin 3 wedding gifts.
You, Ted Mosby, never got me and Lily a wedding gift. J'accuse.
I did too get you a gift.
Cái này có tặng quà mà.
It was a coffee maker, and you never sent me a thank you note.
Không thấy cảm ơn.
So Meatius?
Yours. Gave us a coffee maker? Not just a coffee maker. I asked what they used at your favorite coffee house and got you that exact one tier down model. And you know what you got me? What? No thank you note. So I started dropping hints.
Cái này thì bắt đầu bóng gió về mặt là không có gì. Thank you note.
About detected note of hazelnut.
Wedding present. I don't want to say thank you to that note of hazelnut.
Thank you. Note.
Wedding present.
Cả hai ông đều đã ý nhưng mà không.
Anyway, thank you note. Yeah, he got it. But you never got it. I drank so much coffee that.
Đấy, cái năm đấy.
Hoping you take the hint, my resting pulse was like the drum solo from.
Đấy, uống nhiều cà phê thì mạch nó đập gì đấy nhanh như là chống solo ở trong cái phim Wipeout.
Wipeout. And then Halloween rolled around.
Give me a wedding present.
On that note, I think you'll like my costume.
Đây.
I'm a thank you note.
Thank you. Guess you could say that we sort of build again.
That's right, Marshall. That's right. When someone gets you a gift, you give them a thank you note. That's how it works. Give a gift, get a note.
Agreed.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. I think he got it. Yeah, he got it. I didn't get it.
Vẫn không làm ra ra đây được. So we have taken the words out of somebody's mouth. Funny, you should ask. Right, for back on, we have signature, right? Signature tune, a theme song. Somebody looks 12-year-old as opposed to, and self-sabotage that shoot oneself in the foot, right? And that trick, right? You look at somebody and imagine somebody is in underwear. I'm gonna give you kind of naughty clip about this one as well.
I just got invited to an Ed Talk.
Congratulations.
I just got invited to an Ed Talk.
Đây là make fun of TED Talk như này. Ở đây có nhóm nào trình bày về show khoa học có trình bày TED Talk không?
Congratulations, this is huge.
Why don't you come close? I'm going to share my opening joke. Why was the computer stressed out when it got home? Because it had a hard drive. Oh, this thing's obviously broken. So as our lives become easier, the computers doing our jobs will be the ones who will need therapy. And thanks to my algorithm, they'll be able to get it. Reminds me of a joke. Why was the computer stressed out when it got home from work?
Đây là mày ăn cắp luôn kìa. Joke ổn biết.
Because it had a hard drive. No, he stole my joke. What's wrong? The guy before me stole my joke.
Why would he steal that? Awesome joke.
Because of its awesomeness, Gabby. And now I'm about to go on, and something weird is happening to me. My hands are shaking, and I'm starting to sweat.
Okay, well, it's just stage fright, okay? It happens to everybody.
Not me. chest is tight.
Okay, just take a deep breath. If it gets bad during your talk, just picture the audience in their underwear.
Hi. I'm Josh Kaminsky. And today I'd like to talk to you about it worked. Today, I would like to talk to you about alternate paths to success. How do we measure success? Success. Oh, it's hard. It is really hard. I wish it wasn't hard. But it is. We each have our own path. Is it straight? Not always. Is it long? Everything's relative.
Đấy là một cái điều nguy hiểm của việc chúng ta dùng cái tip đó, đúng không? We're gonna wrap it up when the geeks meet America's Next Top Model girls, right? When by geeks we're talking about the Big Bang Theory guys, right? Okay. What they do when they meet with America's Next Top Model girls, okay?
14 finalists of America's Next Top Model have battled it out in a fierce fight throughout this competition.
That's one of the strong seasons that they have.
Some set a high standard, awesome, while others hit bottom. Three girls have survived it all.
Okay, 3 finalists are those.
And tonight, one of them will be named America's Next Top Model. Will it be McKee, the strong yet feminine beauty from Lake Forest, Illinois, who's shown consistent growth and improvement in her photos from week to week? Or will it be Annalie, the pretty and peace-loving girl from Sacramento, California, who's taken some impressive photos? Great! You did a good job. Annalie struggled initially to incorporate her figure skating background into her shoes. Or will it be Samantha, the athletic and adorable girl from Woodland Hills, California? Samantha turned it around the next week, getting the top photo. Can Samantha cast off her commercial side in time to save herself? Find out tonight who will be America's Next Top Model. Great example of how you don't have to use teeth. Adorable, pretty, charming. It just looks to me like a headshot.
Time. All right, Klingons, pencils down. Okay, I have Pach added. Added.
Hey guys, I need to use your TV.
What's wrong with your TV?
I don't know, it just died. I'm getting a bunch of static.
Did you pay your cable bill?
You sound just like the cable company. Alright, so Tyra Banks is about to kick someone off America's Next Top Model.
Excuse me, Penny, but we're playing Klingon Boggle.
Oh.
What do you mean, all? Like she didn't know we were nerds?
All right, if you must watch them muted with closed captions, please.
Fine.
All right, Boggle Warriors.
Look at those women. They're gorgeous.
Oh, look, there's the future Mrs. Wallowit.
Tương lai của người đây, nghe.
That's the future Mrs. Wallowit.
Thấy ai là vợ tương lai hết.
With her head in the lap of, what a coincidence, it's the future Mrs. Wallowitz. Yeah, they can all move in with you and your mother. The current Mrs. Wallowitz. Why is that Mrs. Wallowitz crying?
That's Anais. None of the other girls in the house like her.
House? What house?
They all live in a house together.
A house where?
I don't know, somewhere in LA.
Wait a minute.
You're telling me that I'm within driving distance of a house filled with aspiring supermodels?
Yeah, I guess.
And they live together and shower together and have naked pillow fights? Hey, where are you going?
To pay my cable bill.
All right, pencils down. I have loch, mach, and cher. Anybody got those? Did I miss anything? Did they kick Giselle off? Not yet, but her underwater photo shoot was an embarrassment. There's the house. Freeze frame. Freeze frame. What are you doing? Marking the stop positions and physical landmarks so we can find the house of the supermodels. Why? Isn't it obvious? Every week they kick out a beautiful girl, making her feel unwanted and without self-esteem. AKA the future Mrs. Howard Lawrence.
Hey guys, what I miss?
Giselle's hanging by a thread.
Oh, good, I hate her.
Then you're not invited to our wedding. So based on our triangulation, we've narrowed down the location of the top model house to 3 square miles in the Hollywood Hills. When we find it, you want to go with us?
To do what? Party with the pretty girls, dude.
Are you insane? You're not gonna party with them. You're not even gonna get anywhere near that place. That's what they said to Neil Armstrong about the moon. Never said anything of the kind to Neil Armstrong. The entire nation dedicated a decade of effort and treasure to put a man on the moon. Well, my fellow Americans, before this year is out, we will put a walrus on one of America's top models. That's it.
There's the house. I found America's top models. Are you sure? Look, on the roof, Anais and Giselle are sunbathing.
European style.
You can recognize people on Google Earth?
Of course not. I got a buddy of mine at NORAD to have a spy drone fly over.
NORAD? You're using military aircraft?
It was already targeted to poke around a nuclear reactor in Siberia. I took it an hour out of its way, tops.
That's it. Confirmed. We now have the address of the top model house.
Okay, for the record, what you guys are doing is really creepy. You know what? If it's creepy to use the internet, military satellites, and robot aircraft to find a house full of gorgeous young models so that I can drop in on them unexpectedly, then fine, I'm creepy.
Recognize the 2 girls?
Yes, we're here to fix the cable.
I think we have satellite.
That's what I meant.
Oh. Okay, come on in.
She's taller than all the women in my family combined. What do we do now? Follow Mrs. Wallowitz.
Tôi cho các bạn idiom summary solution luôn, đúng không? Chúng ta còn một cái last là cái quả của cái warm up nữa. Ok, chúng ta phải nhanh một chút. Cái này các bạn cần bật đèn không? Ok, nó ngắn thôi.
Radio at full power, if it's on all the
At full power.
time, will literally drain your battery in a matter of hours. Next.
We have to open the door for this important dialogue so we can raise the roof on expectations and achievement.
Raise the rope in this game means the same as raise the ball. Right?
Next.
That's it. Get us out of here. Full speed.
Full thrust.
Full thrust.
Engaged.
Next.
Break the bonds of addiction and open the door to a new life.
Open the door too.
The only solution to alcoholism is a spiritual solution.
Next.
Can we raise enough money to form a legitimate charity?
Đấy, cái từ này là một từ bạn cần chú ý này. Cái từ đi đằng trước chữ charity người ta cần gì?
Can we raise enough money to form a legitimate charity?
Đấy. Cũng là một từ chúng ta xoay gần hết legitimate. legitimate.
Can we raise enough money to form a legitimate charity?
I'm just shy of $5 million. No one can accuse you of being an underachiever, my dear.
Next.
That's the signal that hacked our network. NSA's working at full capacity.
Full capacity.
To analyze it.
Next.
You are an insightful young lady.
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
It means perceptive. You see things most people miss.
My name is Missy. Go figure.
Mặc dù rất là tinh nhưng lại tên là gì đấy? Messi. Đấy. Một lần nữa là go figure rất là giống cái gì đấy? Believe it or not. Nhưng mà nhớ là believe it or not chúng ta sẽ nói trước, còn go figure sẽ nói gì? Sau cái điều ngạc nhiên mà chúng ta cần nói.
Next.
I wasn't always a mess like this. I mean, I was, and then I wasn't. And I got fat, and then I got skinny. And now I'm a mess again. A figure.
Again, go figure.
Sorry to hear that.
Next.
Remember with the Yellowstone Park and they had those signs said "Do not feed the bears"?
And you decided it was okay to give them chewing gum?
Well, that was kind of funny. I mean, it looked like you was talking in slow motion.
There is slow motion.
Next.
So, how was your night of poker with the boys?
Yeah, good. I mean, I wasn't brilliant at the start because, you know, I was mostly vomiting. But then I knuckled down and I brought my A game.
Bring one's A game.
And things got a lot better.
That's good. How much did you win?
No, I lost £200. But it's less than I usually lose, so...
Next.
Anyway, I took my anger out on his family, and that was wrong. And, well, I've done a lot of soul searching this last week, and I still can't forgive him. And a man of God who can't forgive is not a man of God at all. So I think it's probably best for everybody here if I just step down as your pastor.
Look, go ahead and hate me, all right? But if everybody who hated me quit their jobs, the city would grind to a halt.
Grind to a halt.
Next.
This top one here is a darker gray than the bottom.
Do you think so? The two colors are actually different?
Believe it or not, they are exactly the same color.
Take that dog and move that nice up here, right there.
Oh my God. No way. I'm going to look again.
Okay, right, like trick of light. So next time, reminder, right? Group 1 is going to present session 26 at the end of the class, and time scorekeeper for group 2. Tức là đấy, khi mà group 1 trình bày thì mỗi người trong lớp sẽ được phát một, trừ những thành viên của group 1, còn tất cả những người còn lại mỗi người sẽ có một tờ cứu điểm, đúng không các bạn? Theo dõi và sau đó thì đánh giá vào tờ cứu điểm đấy, và cuối buổi thì group 2 sẽ là người đi thu. Còn thu về tổng kết vào bảng Excel như nào tôi sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn trên Facebook của lớp. Ok. Thế khi một group 2 trình bày thì group 3 sẽ là người làm, và chúng ta như and so forth cho đến tận gì đấy. Group 5 thì group 1 lại là cái người thu, đúng không? Thế session 26 chúng ta chuyển sang show mới, đó là gì? Lognet Monster, đúng không? Somebody is gonna like that topic. Now last chúng ta xem là solution của